Well, schizophrenia is a mental disorder that makes it difficult to differentiate what is real or not real. So it's a common problem after so many inmates have been drugged up and abused, and they generally lead off into that particular illness. And today we have a lady, we'll just call her for the sake of privacy, Melissa, who would like to give us more information and inside scoop on what goes on behind the bars. And she wants to discuss a few things, and we're going to bring her in right now. So go ahead, you can bring her in.
Oh, these are so tight. Why did you put them on so tight?
Let's go. Let's go.
It hurts.
Let him.
Just calm down. You had another fight, I take it. Okay, all right. Just relax. Relax. Melissa, take a deep breath. Now, I don't know what happened. I'm here to help you. You will have to help me help you, okay? First of all, what happened today?
These other cellmates, they attacked me. She just came out and then they cornered me, and everyone was cheering, and they wanted to sell me to the guards.
They wanted to sell you to the guards. Okay, I have a list of complaints that you want to discuss with me. Go ahead, let's get started, okay? First of all, you said racism is a big problem. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm always being called names from like 24 hours a day. They're always screaming at me, the chinky eyes, and the yellow crazy killer girl, come suck our dick. Yes, they do that. They do that all the time. They're always trying to get sexual favors from all the girls, and I get picked on because I don't do it.
Okay, you don't do it. And so, how long have you been in here?
8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what happened. How did you get in here?
I was recruited by the CID when I was 11. I was a prodigy. They were teaching me how to kill people. And my mentor, one day he wanted to teach me a new technique that I could use. And they were gonna send me out and kill a lot of, big people. Mm-hmm. And it went bad, and I accidentally killed him.
You killed?
Yeah, I killed him, and it was an accident, but they said I did it on purpose, and I don't know why, because, my career was about to take off. Why would I kill him? Why would I kill him?
Okay.
And he's stuck in this...
Melissa! Stop yelling, okay? Now, if you really want me to help you, I need to find out what happened here. Okay, so you accidentally killed him, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that's how you got here.
Yes, that's how I got
That's
here.
how you got here. Okay, so you have a lot of training that a lot of these women don't have, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
All right, so tell me about your cellmate that you killed.
My cellmate, well, she was the one that started the whole thing with those other girls.
Okay.
They were all trying to plan, because they're doing a whole drug ring in here. Yeah, trying to get in crack and just the whole drug paraphernalia, all this illegal stuff. And they were gonna make a deal with the guards, because since I never let them touch me or do any of that stuff, and they were gonna make a deal with the guards to smuggle in all of that stuff into the prison, and then they would let the guards be able to fuck me.
Okay.
All they wanted. They were gonna do that, and I couldn't let them do that, so I had to kill her.
Okay, did she approach you first, or you just decided to take it into your own hands?
I heard them whispering, and I found paper and stuff too. They're sending messages to the guards.
Okay, now was this Jenny in cell 1017?
Yes.
Okay, and what Jenny and who else?
Jenny and Brittany. Brittany from 1120.
1120.
Yes.
Okay, and we're gonna go in and do some research on these two. Is there anything else you can tell me? You said there's drugs.
Yes.
Where?
Yes, in their mattresses. They hide them in their mattresses, or sometimes they swallow it and wait for it to, come out and stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's in the mattresses.
Yes.
Okay, so we can go in there and find something
Yes.
right now. if
And
we
you
need
should
to.
x-ray them too.
Okay, I'll make a note to x-ray
But
them.
don't they bribe the doctors and the guards in here? So you can't use people that work in here. You can't.
Okay.
They're part of all of it. You have to use outside people.
So it's
You
like
have to
the
use
whole
outside
circle of people.
Yes, yes. Do not trust the guards. They're a part of it.
Let
The
me
doctors
ask you
are
a
a part of
question,
it.
Melissa. How do I know that what you're telling me is true? Is this real, or is this something that you're making up?
It's real.
Okay, I just wanted to find out because we're having a problem deciding if
They're
you're...
ready to put me out on the butcher block.
Okay.
And you're asking me if this is real? Like, why would I?
Melissa.
Like, look at me. I'm a mess.
Melissa, it's my job to find out if this is real or not real. And it's very difficult to find out from a person who's been incarcerated for 8 years, You're now in isolation. You've been in isolation for 6 months. How do I know that you're not delusional?
Well, in isolation, it was quiet.
Yeah, that's what isolation is.
Yeah.
But how do I know that as a result of being in isolation, you're not all there mentally?
Well, also they give me a lot of drugs to take.
What kind of drugs are you on?
So I don't think so clearly anymore, you know?
Do you know what kind of drugs you're on?
No, they like a blue pill in the morning and like two white ones, you know, during the day, and then at night they give me like a green one and I just pass out.
Okay. What we're gonna do some research on Jenny and cell 1017, and you said Brittany and 1121. 1120?
1120.
Okay, 1120. Brittany and Jenny.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do
Yes,
some
and
research.
you need to investigate the guards
Okay, now
and the
what guard
doctors. And
Specifically-
George Parnell.
George Parnell.
Write his name down.
What about George?
He's nasty.
He's nasty. Okay.
He'll get you.
Okay. Well, listen. I know George
He'll get
Parnell
No,
personally.
you don't. No, you don't.
Okay. Well, let's not talk about George, okay? Because I am a personal friend of George's and I know him. So let's just, for the sake
So
of...
you're a part of this too. This is just, you're part of it.
No, I'm
You're
here to help you,
George.
Melissa.
You're friends with George.
No,
You're not gonna
you
help.
got to understand that I have been an agent for many years, so I know George. But we're going to keep it professional, nothing personal. I'm not going to share this with George or anything like that. I just don't want to know any more about George, okay? So what I want you to do is get prepared to go back to isolation. You have 3 more days, 72 hours. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do when you get out. If you keep provoking fights, we can't protect you. Are we clear? Okay. You got my word. You can request an interview with me at any time. I'll be here to help you. Is that fair?
Like how fast? Because sometimes they're really fast.
That's a good question, Melissa.
They're really fast. I could be dead, you know, by the time you get here.
I agree. So what you need to do is just decide right now when you want to see me again, and I'll put in the request right away.
Tomorrow.
Well, you're going to be in isolation for 3 days.
Oh. See, the drugs, they give me so many drugs. Like, it just, they do it so that no one will believe me anymore.
Well, I do believe you. And so when would you like to see me again, and we can put in a request?
4 days.
4 days from now? 4 days it is, okay? Now, in the meantime, I want you to do me a big favor and maintain your composure, and I'll see you in 4 days. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
You're not gonna like what you're gonna find out about George.
I'm not going to even look into George. We're just going to handle this one step at a time, okay?
Okay.
You got my word. You can take her back.